Hi my lovelies, so I am here today giving you all the vibes, rich auntie vibes. So yeah, if you guys want to just chit chat and kind of like get ready with me while I experiment using this McGrath palette right here. It's so pretty. And yeah, I just wanted to create something fun, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please leave a comment letting me know what you would like to see in the future, and I'll let you guys get on with the video. So today I'm using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. So I'm not really going to prime that much, I'm just going to prime around my nose area. Okay, so I'm going to take my Cover FX powder and I'm just going to tip some of it out and use my beauty blender to just press into my skin. I'm going to take the excess off on my back, at the back of my hand, and then press it into my skin. I actually put this everywhere because I just like the way it looks, and it doesn't make my skin too drying because it's very fine milled, and it also acts like kind of a like a first layer of kind of like foundation, but very light because it does add a bit of coverage. So I'm just gonna spot conceal with my Fenty Beauty concealer in 445. So now I'm going in with my McGrath foundation in the shade Deep 31. I'm going to just take 2 pumps onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to dot it around my face. I spot conceal before I use this because it's very like light coverage. So now I'm going in with my concealers, and I'm using Pro Filter Fenty Beauty in 390, and I'm also going to mix it with NARS Amande. So I'm going to use the Pro Filter one first. I like it because it gives that really golden look that I like. I'm going to put a lot of concealer today because I feel like and also because the foundation is quite red. I want to make sure I can neutralize it a little bit. The trick with blending out concealer, guys, you want to kind of like blend it in the same place. You don't want to bring it out too much because then you'll lose the coverage. But obviously when you wait before you blend it, it kind of gets thicker, and then you're able to have more coverage as well. So yeah, the tip is to leave the concealer to like dry a little bit and it gets thicker, and then when you're blending it out, kind of blend it in the same spot, but just take it out a little bit so that you get the coverage still there. Okay, I'm just going to take the excess and put it on my eyelids, and then I'm just going to take the bottom bit just to blend out any like harsh edges and blend the concealer into the foundation. I'm gonna blend it into my nose. So usually I'll go with like a brighter concealer next, but I can't find my Becca one, which is the one I always usually go for. So I'm just gonna go in with my NARS one, and I'm just gonna place it like in the innermost part, like just here. I do that mainly because my eyes are a bit deep setted in, so this will help to bring that forward. So whatever you want to bring forward, you make lighter. Whatever you want to like go deeper, you make it darker. And I'm not really going to wait for this to dry, just because I want to be able to blend it out well into the one underneath. And again, just focusing on this section mainly. So now that I'm happy with all of this, I'm gonna go in with my powder. So lately I've been using, I got sent a sample of the Mercier Translucent Honey, and I've been using this lately and I really like it. I'm actually quite happy that they sent me this because there's a lot of powder in this little thing. It's gonna last me ages. So what I do is I get as much powder to cover as much of the surface of the sponge, then I tap off the excess. Then I go in and I just lightly press it into my skin. I've never really been a fan of baking, but as I get older, you just don't want to dry out your skin. So the less powder I put underneath my eyes, especially because of like wrinkles and stuff, the better. Okay, now that I've done like one kind of layer, I'm just going to go in again because I want to use it to contour my nose. So I'm going to take the powder again, like I did before, tap off the excess, but this time I'm going to focus it more around the corner of my nose, like that. So it kind of does look like baking, but the difference is it's not like, it's a very light layer of powder, and I'm literally gonna like brush it off like now. I'm just gonna do the second side. Okay, so I'm gonna get a clean brush. This is the only one I could find. And so what I'm going to do, the excess that I have on my hand, I'm just going to swirl this into it so it doesn't pick up my foundation. And I'm just going to use that to dust off any excess. So now that my concealer, foundation and all that is like set and locked in place, I'm going to take my Pro Longwear foundation by MAC, and I'm just going to use that to set basically the rest of my face. I only take a little bit of this, so I swirl it in, dust it off, and lightly just set this area. Swirl it, dust it off, and set. And then taking the same brush with my Hoola Toasted bronzer, my favourite bronzer ever, do the same thing pretty much. Take it in the container, dust off any excess, but obviously this time I'm just going to focus on the areas that I want to like contour bronze. So I'm just going to lightly in the cheeks, in the hollows of my cheek, and tap and then blend, because you don't want to move too much. So like, as you can see, I'm like kind of lightly doing it, so I'm tapping and then I'm kind of like blending it so there's no harsh lines. And then I'm just going to do the other side. Tap, dust, tap and swirl. The weather is really cooperating with me today, which I love. I'm so here for it. Then I'm just going to take a little and just like tap it into my like jawline, just to give me a bit of definition down there. Then I'm going to pinch with whatever's left. I'm just going to take into my eyebrows, just into this like hollow section, into my eyebrows, and then bring it slightly down, just a little bit. That's it. That's all I do for my nose contour. And because I kind of like reverse contoured, as you can see. So again, on this side of the hollows, and then bring it slightly down. Because it's looking quite harsh to me, I'm just going to take my sponge and a little bit so it softens everything. Am I the only one? Do you guys have this problem? Like, your nose runs when you do your makeup? Like, this always happens to me. I don't know why. I don't have a cold, nothing. just my nose just like plays up. Let me know, leave a comment, let me know if you guys suffer from this too. We should give it a name. So yeah, that's my base done. So let's get into the eyes. So I'm using this very, very beautiful McGrath eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I want to be basic or if I want to be experimental. I think I'm going to be experimental and use the purple and the green. Oh, I'm nervous. Anyway, let's see. I mean, why not? So I'm going to go in with this colour first. I always use this one. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm showing you, but it's basically this maroon colour. So yeah, I'm going to go in with the maroonish colour, and then I'm just going to place that into my crease. So I'm going to just tap it like right into my crease. Now I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with this lighter brown here just to blend that out. I'm going to just blend it out like slightly above my crease. So pretty. I might bring my other camera closer so that I can have like a zoomed in shot for you guys. And you don't want to put like pressure when you're blending, it's just a light touch with your brush. Okay, so that's done. Okay guys, so I'm going to go in with the khaki green first, and I'm just going to place that directly on my eyelid. That is so pretty. I love this colour. Okay, let's do... I'm just going to finish this eye first before I do the other one, just because I am experimenting. So I'm going to go back in with the reddish maroon colour. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to staple it in, but then I'm also going to bring it to the outer corner. I'm just blending it into the green eyeshadow, and then I'm just reapplying and blending, and then pressing it into the crease and that. Then I'm going to take the fluffy brush again, and I'm going to go in with that burnt orange colour just to soften the edges. So pretty. Okay, now for the purple, which I'm really, really nervous about, but here we go. I hope it doesn't ruin the look. I'm just going to put it in the centre. Definitely interesting. Not sure how I feel about it yet. Kind of makes it more cool toned. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest colour, which is this dark brown here. I'm just going to use a small, like, I call these like bullet brushes, but it's a bit fluffier than a bullet brush. And I'm just going to press it into like my outer corner and the lash line area, and then bring that up slightly. This is what's going to give more of like a sultry kind of vibe. I think I need more green in this corner area. Kind of looks black, but it's not. It's like it's a really dark brown, like a cool tone brown. I'm going to go back in with the maroon colour just to blend this out. I think it needs just a little something, so I'm going to add this colour here, this like pizzazzy kind of shimmer, and I'm hoping this is what it needs to just bring it to life in the centre. Do you know what? I'm going to do the other eye and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, now that I have the lashes and the eyeliner on, I'm definitely liking this. It's giving me like fortune teller vibes. I think it's because my hair's like this, but it's also giving me like old school MAC vibes. If you know, you know. Like if you used to work in MAC, I used to work in MAC, so we're on the same page, you know what I mean? But it's also giving me, I don't know if I can say this, but I think it is. I feel like I've seen a video where Jackie Aina did like a green purple look. I might be wrong, but it's definitely giving me like old school Jackie vibes. Yeah, I'm loving it. So what I did actually is I also put this colour. It's kind of like a pale khaki undertone gold. Like a greeny gold, and I put it in my inner corner, and I think that also gave it like a little something, you know? So let's get on with the rest of my face. So I'm gonna go in with my Revolution collaboration with Patricia Bright, the face palette. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to use all three. So first I'm going to use the blush, which is like a burgundy oh my god, I can't talk. Burgundy kind of colour. I'm just going to place that on my cheeks. It's really pigmented, so a little goes a long way. I even think I might have put too much, but it's okay. I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose, the blush. I'm going to take my sponge. I'm just going to blend the edge of the blush. Then I'm going to take that brush that I took before for the contour, and I'm just going to use this contour shade. This is a really rich contour shade. I'm just going to use it just to deepen my contour slightly. If you need a guide, just go, and you want to aim for like the top of your ear towards the corner of your mouth. Okay, so I don't really use highlighter anymore on like my face, but I will use it on my nose. So I'm just gonna take my MAC Fix Plus just to help everything melt into my skin. And then while that dries, I'm gonna do my lips. So I think I'm just gonna go with my usual nude. So I'm gonna go with Fenty Beauty in Unveil, and I'm gonna use this as my lip liner basically. Then I'm gonna go with my Dose of Colours More Creamer Please. If you watch my video, you know I'm obsessed with this combo. Well, this lipstick with any like brown lip liner basically. I love the peachy colour. And just to top it off, I'm going to go with Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. Everything will be in the description box below, guys. And I'm mainly just putting it on like the centre. And that's my perfect nude. For me personally, that's what I like. Now I'm just going to take my finger. I did wash my hands so it's clean. I'm going to take this highlighter shade on my finger. Now I'm just gonna, on the tip of my nose, boop, 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 and then a little bit here. And then I'm gonna take a clean finger just to blend that out, like so. That's pretty much how I like it. I'm gonna do my eyebrows quickly. Lately, because my eyebrows have been looking higgy-hagger anyway, I haven't really been doing much to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Gimme Brow Tinted Brow Gel by Benefit, and I'm just going to brush my brows through. So what you're actually supposed to do, I used to work at Benefit so I know, is that you take it from the end and you go backwards into your brow, because there's like little fibres in there. They basically catch onto your normal hair and make it look fuller essentially. And then I'm going to brush it out. Okay, so that's all I'm really going to do for my... Okay guys, so I put a little bit of that highlighter on my brow bone, and then I changed into something a little bit more comfortable. This outfit, this PJ set is giving me all the vibes, all the vibes. This has been so much fun. I really enjoyed filming this, and I hope you guys enjoyed like experimenting with me, which has been fun also. And as always, if you like the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss my future uploads. And I will see you guys in my next one. Lots of love. Bye.